Coming up, the Axie Infinity Esports tournament circuit announces their schedule. Who won the first tournament of the circuit? Jihoz reveals how SLP prices will be stabilized in the future. Jihoz discusses unlimited energy hacks, breeding events, and more in his interview. The Philippine government cracking down hard on Axie Infinity. This news and more on this episode of the Axie Infinity News Update. Before we get on to the news, please check if you're already subscribed. If not, please press the red button for more news content in the future. Anyway, this is your host Solthos, and let's get on to the news. So, back in July last month, Sky Mavis announced that they would be giving AXS grants to community-organized tournaments as part of their initiative to promote and grow Axie Infinity Esports. Well, we recently got an update on the upcoming Axie Infinity Esports tournament circuit. Sky Mavis has approved 31 individual tournaments which will be allocated 5,560 AXS tokens or roughly $400,000 in total prizes, starting this August all the way through to December of 2021. They posted the complete lineup and schedule of the tournaments on this website here, which I will link in the description below. And shout out to my guild DGG as we also got accepted for a tournament in September. Looking back at the schedule, we can already see that the first tournament, the Axie Elite Open number 2, has already finished and concluded. The tournament was run by Chief Axie and the Axie.gg team and was granted 100 AXS tokens from Axie Infinity as part of the grant program. The tournament was a single elimination 128 player tournament that featured famous Axie personalities such as Dave vs. Axie, Indez, Bryson, and Axie on the Moon or Elijah. The grand prize for the tournament was 25 AXS tokens, one Sidewinder hoodie, t-shirt, and cap from the Leap MetaWear store. So who do you think won the tournament? Well, it was none other than the famous YouTuber and PvP guru, Elijah from Crit Theory Gaming. Congratulations to him for being the winner of the first tournament in the Axie Esports tournament circuit. He also dropped this fire music video on his YouTube channel after his win. I mean, since a lot of people watch his videos for PvP advice, it should come as no surprise that he did amazingly well in the tournament. But what hasn't done amazingly well in the past few weeks has been the price of SLP. The SLP has been dropping for the past few weeks now, and the devs have tried to rectify this by lowering SLP game from Adventure by half in the last update. However, SLP prices have continued to drop. Jihoz, one of the well-known Sky Mavis devs, went on Twitter to share his thoughts regarding SLP. He stated that ideally, SLP created and burned should be close to balance for the health of the economy. With the 2 years of Axie's existence, they have gone through many scenarios of high burn low mint and high mint low burn of SLP. But due to the massive rush of entrants, even though the burning rate is high, it is still lagging behind the amount of SLP being minted. He thinks that a large reason is the AXS price skyrocketing, which was due to AXS being part of the breeding fee with their shift to the Ronin network. He shares his thoughts on what can be done to increase SLP burning in the short term, which includes decreasing AXS for breeding, increasing SLP for breeding, decreasing SLP gain, or adding new sources of demand for Axies, which in turn should burn more SLP. Long term though, they're looking at new features which they hope will increase the growth of the players. Jihoz also stated though that there's still $4 billion worth of AXS tokens that will still be released to the community via play to earn features. This should reduce the reliance of only farming SLP in the future. He said that the Sky Mavis team is also planning on ramping up AXS distribution as they release more features for the game. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see how fast Sky Mavis releases these new features and increase the AXS distribution to let people breed a little bit more. At least with the tournament circuit, there will be more AXS tokens released into the economy. Hopefully, they will have more community events with AXS rewards as well. Playing to earn AXS will come soon with the LAN gameplay. Before we get on to the next piece of news, I just want to say a huge thank you to this video's sponsor, NFT 11. NFT 11 is a play-to-earn football manager simulator game that is being developed and coming out soon. You can get these cool NFT players that will get stronger as you play them in more games. Each player will have 5 main stats that add up to their overall stat, which are power, speed, accuracy, tackle, and stamina for non-goalkeepers, and reflexes for goalkeepers. If you join the game early, you'll be able to purchase NFT 11 Legends, which are limited edition NFT 11 players with special stats and properties, and only a limited amount will ever be released in the game. NFT 11 is still early in its development and currently has an ongoing IFO or pre-sale of their tokens in order to raise funds for the development of their game. Once the IFO finishes, your contribution will be converted to their NFT 11 tokens, which you can use to get these NFT 11 limited edition legend players. I'll leave links in the description down below to their website, Discord, and the video on how to participate in their IFO. Back to the news. Jihoz was recently interviewed by Hardforking, a YouTube channel that talks about crypto and blockchain. I posted the full interview in the description down below, but let me just highlight some of the key points of that particular interview. The SkyMavis team is considering implementing an in-house tool to simplify the manager-scholar relationship, so it can prevent things like managers not paying their scholars fairly. The tools might also be able to simplify managing scholars and Axies for managers, but the exact scope of this is still unknown, as this is just the concept that they are still considering. The devs have started working with outside security firms to catch botters, and they are trying to make bottable behavior less rewarding, which is probably one of the reasons why the SLP from Adventure and Daily Quests were halved in the last update. Jihoz was also questioned about unlimited energy hacks, which some people claimed that players they fought against in Arena were just able to keep using abilities over and over and over again without saving any energy. The guys from Hard Forking also said that their scholars saw ads that were selling these supposed hacks. But Jihoz said that this is probably not true, and maybe the scholars were just miscounting energy when they were doing their fights. They have also not seen any evidence of this supposed unlimited energy hack. The topic of too much SLP being minted came up once again in this interview, and Jihoz pretty much responded the same way as he summarized on his tweets, which we covered earlier in this episode. However, he did add that the dev team may do a breeding event to help burn more SLP. Now, I went back and searched what breeding events they have done before. The latest breeding event was the 1 millionth Axie, but we all know how that went. So I went back even further and found that there was something called a special Christmas holiday breeding event, where breeding a certain combination of body parts had a chance to have a special holiday version of that particular body part. It was the special cosmetic look that represented the holiday. However, future breeding events could be a little different than what they have done in the past to help burn more SLP. With Axie Infinity continuing to grow, it has garnered media attention, especially in the Philippines. It was recently featured in a segment on Jessica Soho, which is a popular show on network TV that is watched nationwide. The attention has caught the eye of the BIR, or the Bureau of Internal Revenue, which is looking into taxing income made from Axie Infinity and other cryptocurrencies. Cuckoo Crypto from YGG, a popular Filipino Axie content creator, recently invited the chief legal officer of Taxumo, which is an app that helps you file taxes in the Philippines, for a discussion regarding taxation of crypto and Axie Infinity. And basically, they talked about if you are declaring your profits or income from crypto or Axie Infinity on your tax returns, then there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Taxation is a totally normal thing that all citizens of a country should be paying. And that's why I know all my viewers have nothing to worry about, because all of you are law-abiding, tax-paying citizens, right? And that's it for the news today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, this is your Captain Solthos signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and see you all in the next video. Bye!